In most cases, being friends with your ex usually doesn't pan out. This is a crazy story. You know that saying about no good deed going unpunished? Yeah, I'm living proof of that right now. Buckle up, folks, because my story has more twists than a pretzel factory. So, picture this. I'm Craig, your average 35-year-old guy, trying to piece his life back together after a divorce. It's been a year since Bridget and I called it quits, and let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. We'd been married for 5 years when I caught her cheating with her gym trainer. Classic, right? I mean, if you're going to be a cliche, at least be creative about it. But nope, Bridget went full rom-com villain on me. I found out when I surprised her at the gym one day, thinking we could grab lunch together. Instead, I got a front row seat to Bridget and Mr. Muscles playing tonsil hockey in the parking lot. Not exactly the protein shake I was expecting to see. Damn, that's crazy. The divorce was messy, as these things tend to be. We didn't have kids, thank God, but splitting up our lives was like trying to unscramble an egg. We sold the house, divided our assets, and went our separate ways. I threw myself into work, started hitting the gym, a different one obviously, and slowly but surely, I started feeling like myself again. Fast forward to 3 months ago, I'm at my favorite coffee shop, laptop open, trying to decide what I wanted to eat, when who should walk in but Bridget. And let me tell you, she looked rough. Not in a I've let myself go way, but in a life's been kicking my ass kind of way. Now, I'm not going to lie. Part of me wanted to duck behind my laptop and pretend I didn't see her. But another part, the part that apparently never learns, felt a little bit of concern. So, like an idiot, I waved her over. Even if he didn't wave her over, she probably would have come over anyway. She came over and told me I looked good. And then, because the universe has a sixth sense of humor, she burst into tears. Between sobs, Bridget spilled her guts. Turns out, Mr. Muscles wasn't just a homewrecker, he was also a con artist. Usually the person you leave your spouse for doesn't usually pan out. He convinced Bridget to invest all of her divorce settlement money in some sketchy cryptocurrency scheme. Newsflash, it didn't end well. I've lost everything, she sniffed, mascara running down her cheeks. I can't even afford a car to get to work. Now, here's where I should have nodded sympathetically, wished her luck, and gone back to my coffee. But no, I had to be a nice guy. What happened to your old car? I asked. Repoed, she mumbled. Uh-oh, I would have probably ended the conversation right then if it was me. I sighed, already knowing I was going to regret what I was about to say. Look, Bridget, I might be able to help you out with the car. Her head snapped up so fast, I thought she might get whiplash. Really? You always were good for me. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Long story short, I ended up getting a loan for a used Honda Civic. Nothing fancy, but reliable enough to get her to and from work. We set up a payment plan. She'd pay me each month, and I'd make the payments to the bank. I figured it was a win-win. She'd get back on her feet, and I'd get to feel like a decent human being. For the first couple of months, everything went smoothly. Bridget made her payments on time, sent me grateful texts, and even brought me a coffee once as a thank you. I started to think maybe this whole being friends with your ex thing wasn't so bad after all. Then came month 3. No payment, no text, radio silence. I gave her a week, figuring maybe she was just running late. Nothing. I called, left voicemails, sent texts, nada. It was like she'd vanished off the face of the earth. Finally, after 2 weeks of nothing, I decided to swing by her place. As I pulled up to her apartment building, I saw the Honda parked out front. Well, at least the car wasn't stolen or wrapped around a tree. I knocked on her door, ready to duke it out. No answer. But I could hear music playing inside. At least I thought I heard music playing. That's when I noticed her neighbor taking out the trash. Hey, I called out, have you seen Bridget recently? The neighbor, a middle-aged woman. Oh yeah, she left for a cruise yesterday. Says something about needing to find herself again. A cruise? She'd skipped out on her car payment to go on a freaking cruise. Now, I'm not proud of what I did next, but in my defense, I was seeing red. I called up a towing company and told them I needed a car towed. I had them drop the car off at my place, figuring I'd deal with Bridget when she came back. Audience, did we think this was going to turn out any other way? 2 days later, when I had just gotten home from work, my phone started blowing up. Texts, calls, voicemails, all from Bridget. Apparently, her cruise ship had Wi-Fi. Craig, what the hell? Where's my car? I need that for work. Apparently, her neighbor told her I came by looking for her and told her I had the car towed. I texted back a simple response. Should have thought of that before you decided to go on a damn cruise instead of making your payment. Car's gone. Don't call me again. Then I blocked her number and poured myself a stiff drink. The next morning, I woke up to find Facebook and Instagram flooded with messages from Bridget's friends and family calling me every name in the book. Apparently, I'm a heartless bastard who's trying to ruin Bridget's life, because clearly I'm the bad guy in this situation. So here I am, Reddit. The car is sitting in my driveway. Bridget's probably working on her tan somewhere in the Caribbean, and I'm left wondering if I did the right thing. Am I the asshole for repossessing my cheating ex-wife's car after she missed a payment to go on a cruise? Part of me feels guilty. Maybe she really did need that find herself trip. Maybe I should have given her more time. But another part of me, the part that's still bitter about the cheating and the divorce, and now this, feels like she got exactly what she deserved. I mean, who misses a car payment to go on a cruise? Especially when your ex-husband, the guy you cheated on and divorced, is the one who stuck his neck out to help you in the first place. I keep replaying that coffee shop scene in my head. The tears, the sob story, the gratitude when I offered to help. Was it all an act? Did she plan to take advantage of me from the start? Or did she just get caught up in the moment when the opportunity for a vacation came along? I don't know. And honestly, I'm not sure I want to know. I'm done trying to figure Bridget out. I'm done being the nice guy who gets taken for a ride, pun intended. Tomorrow I'll clean the car up, see if I can sell it, and use some of my savings to pay the difference, because I know I will take a hit and wash my hands of this whole mess. It's a small price to pay for finally closing this chapter of my life. So, internet strangers, judge away. Am I the asshole? Maybe. But I'm an asshole who's finally learning to stand up for himself. And right now, that feels pretty damn good. As for Bridget, I hope she enjoyed her cruise. I hope those fruity drinks and sunsets were worth it. Because when she gets back, she's going to need one hell of a tan to handle the heat she's coming home to. Me, I think I'll try to learn not to be a nice guy all the time. I can't fix everyone's problems. And maybe, just maybe, I'll finally download one of those dating apps everyone's been telling me about. No, dating apps are not your friend. Unless you want to find someone to hook up with. Don't get me wrong, you might get lucky. But as a man, dating apps usually don't give you the desired results you want. Just saying. Because life's too short to spend it with dealing with cheating exes and trying to rescue them. Here's to new beginnings, hard lessons, and the sweet, sweet satisfaction of karma. May we all find the strength to repo what's rightfully ours, whether it's a car, our dignity, or our peace of mind. Well, all I'm going to say is, I don't think he should have gotten into debt for his ex-wife. Being the nice guy doesn't have any perks, especially when it comes to an ex. Some people just don't have being an asshole in their body. But she cheated on him, and he still helped her out, and she still screwed him over. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.